Hi guys, today I am going to take subject physics for the topic magnetic effect of electric current for 10th standard. Very important chapter. Already I have taken other physics chapters also. This also another important. Everyone knows about the electric current, isn't it? So the electrons flow, protons flow, we call it as electric current and all. There are different kind of magnets also is there. Here I am just showing about different kind of magnets also. First of all, I would like to say about these magnets also. You know the properties of the magnet. See, there are north and south poles are there for the magnets. Suppose if I keep it same north and north pole, will start to repel. But if I keep the north and south pole, that starts to attract. Now, let us also see about magnetic field. So here I am showing I have taken about iron filings. I am taking the magnet also. As I am just taking the magnet below, so that starts to move and starts to attract also, because there is no direct contact actually, but still there is a no contact also. The iron filings starts to work. So how it starts to work? Because there is a magnetic force acting, so that is what we call it as a magnetic field. So the region around which there is a force of attraction will act on that magnet. That region, how much it is just covering, that region we call it as a magnetic field, and that we can draw as a magnetic field lines also. So here I have taken pins also, so you know that how it starts to attract also. So these are all the various properties. Apart from that, there are different types of magnets also there. So here I am just taking about some star shape and all. There are other types of magnets also is there. So this is we call it as a magnetic needle. So magnetic needle will help for showing the north as well as south direction. Now what I am just doing is, here I just this is charged wire is there here for mobile. Here the current started flowing here. So everybody thinks that magnet is different and current has got no magnetic property. Not like that. Even current also has got a magnetic property. This I would like to show you very clearly. So what I am just doing is, here magnetic field, there is a no deflection actually. But as I am just taking near to that wire, so that you can find out there is a deflections are happening there. So why that is happening means, so this current is passing over here. So because the current is passing, that has got the magnetic property. Because of that magnetic property, this magnetic needle also starts to deflect. You can find out how much it is just deflecting also. This was found out by means of the Hans Christian Ørsted. Okay. I am writing the name of the scientist. His name is Hans Christian Ørsted. So he is from Denmark. So what he said is, whenever the current is just flowing, so that produces about magnetic field and all. Okay. Now, so here I am taking about bar magnet. Bar magnet is nothing but rectangular shape. You already know that any magnet has got north as well as south pole. So if you just take about iron filings and other things and all, we can find out by using that magnetic needle only, we can find out the direction of that magnetic force and all. Magnetic field of lines we called as, that is field lines around the bar magnet. So there is a properties other for bar magnet regarding about magnetic properties and all. Let us see how it is. There are four properties are there. One is, the magnetic field lines will always emerge from north pole and then merge at south pole, that is outside the magnet. If you take the magnetic field of lines inside the magnet, so you can see that center is just going center line, straight line, and afterwards you can see that the direction actually changing, magnetic field line changes direction. That means here south pole to north pole. Inside the magnet, it has got from south pole it will emerge and then merge at north pole. Okay, then you would have seen that there are field lines never cross each other. The field lines are between the one field lines, there is a spaces are there. Okay, then apart from that, we also know that these field lines, how much closeness are there. If it is too much closeness are there between these field lines, then we can say that this magnet has got high power, more strength also. Okay, next I am just shown another diagram also here. So what you have to do is you have to take the electrical conductor. So here I connected the batteries also. We already know that more cells are connected, then we got it as a battery. So here there is a switch are there. So here I am just taking about galvanometer. So what is meant by galvanometer? Galvanometer will measure about very minute current, and ammeter will measure for heavy current and all. So now I am just keeping that galvanometer here. We already know the direction of current. Actually the current will always start to flow from positive to negative. As the current starts to flow from positive to negative, so this starts to deflect. That is nothing but that magnetic needle just now I showed. So that starts to deflect on the clockwise direction. But if we that same current, if you reverse it, how we can reverse it? By changing the polarity here. So if you just take here positive and here negative, the current starts to flow in the opposite direction now. So now it starts to deflect in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, next let us see about how that magnetic field lines will produce in the case of the straight electrical conductor. So here I am taking that wire in a straightened form. It is connected to a switch also. Here there is a variable ammeter are there. So 0 to 5 ampere we can change that current also. Here ammeters are there, so we can measure that current also by using ammeter. We already know ammeter should be connected in a series. Okay, here I am taking about battery also. So as the current is just passing here, I can change that current. So now by we can keep it at 5 ampere only. So after keeping at 5 ampere, then if you here you have to take one of the cardboard. So in that cardboard you have to take iron filing. Just now I showed this kind of iron filings, and then if you just take the straight conductor like this, then this will form in a concentric circle form and all. So in a straight conductor, suppose if you change the current by changing this battery, that means negative in the top, and then like that if we just do, so the same concentric circle only will come, but the direction of the force will change. Starting it will be in a clockwise, and if you reverse that current, then it will come in a anti-clockwise force of direction will react, but same concentric circle only produce. Okay, now let us see about right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule is like nothing but you have to take your right hand, keep that thumb finger here. So let us assume this is a wire. I am keeping like this. Now other fingers are encircling the wire like this. Now what happens, as the current is just flowing, so magnetic field will produce in the perpendicular direction. Already just now I said Hans Christian Ørsted scientist, he just proved that wherever the current started flowing, so that produces about magnetic field. So here I just showed that only. So as it is keeping in the thumb finger, current direction is like that is there, then magnetic field will produce in the perpendicular direction. Okay, next another diagram I am taken here. So here instead of taking the straight conductor, I am taking in a circular form. So how we can do circular form? Now that same conductor I have to take it in a circular form like this, in a round shape and all. So if you take in a round shape, now if you keep that iron filings around that conductor, we already know it produces a magnetic field and all. So inside the circular loop, you will find it in the middle center line, straight line. So then other things and all more circulars will be there. So in that conductor, if you look at the exactly this place, so there you will find a concentric circle. Here, there also concentric circle of magnetic fields will produce. Then in the center it will go straight. Then somewhat it all tries to comes to that circumference of that circular loops and all. That magnetic field lines will show like that in a circular loop. Okay. Next let us see about magnetic field due to current in a solenoid. What is meant by solenoid? Solenoid is nothing but we have to take an insulated copper wire, so in a circular form. That means you have to make a circular. We have to make in a circular form. So like this type of circular form, I have to keep it like that. That's what I have shown here. So if you take a circular form and then make it like a cylindrical type, so that is what we call it as a solenoid. But inside the solenoid, you keep a soft iron in the middle like this. Okay, then here inside the solenoid, it will have uniform magnetic field force will be there. Because it is having uniform magnetic field, so once we keep that any soft iron core, that will have more magnetic power also. So by using this, we can produce a electromagnet. Nowadays, instead of going for permanent magnet, many of them are using about electromagnets. So solenoid you have to keep like that. Soft iron core, if you keep it, then that will have more magnetic power also. Now, let us see the magnetic power, how it varies also. So, this magnetic power will vary, depends on how many number of winding you are keeping. So, how much your circular forms and more windings are there, then that will produce about more magnetic power. Then apart from that, if you supply more current also will produce about more magnetic effect. Okay. Now, here I just shown about electromagnetic diagram here. So that's what I just given here. So you have to take a solenoid, that means insulated copper in a winded form are there. In the middle, I am just keeping about soft iron core. I am passing the current through that wire and all. So that gets magnetic power. So where they will use this electromagnet, especially for motors, they are using generator, they are using fan. It is used. Then any electronic items, if you look at it also, like a TV, then loudspeaker, everywhere these electromagnets are mostly used. Okay, now let us also see that here there is a one experiment I just shown here. You have to take this stand and then here you have to wind that wire, insulated copper wire. Then insulated copper wire, one end I am connecting and then another end also I am connecting to the one of the aluminum rod. So I just mentioned it as AB. So after you have taken AB, then you have to start to supply the current. As you started supplying the current, now if you are just taking about magnets, so if I am taking any magnets in that aluminum rod, so this starts to deflect. Why means because as current is flowing here in that aluminum rod, that gets magnetic property, and this also having magnetic property. We know both magnets, attraction, repulsion will always be there. So this starts to deflect. So this experiment shows that by means of the current passing through that magnet and keeping the another magnet, we can also produce the force. So why this experiment I am explaining means because of that we can do the function of the motors also. Okay, now I have just shown about electric motor here. So before I am just explaining about electric motor, I would like to say about Fleming's left hand rule. So Fleming's left hand rule, what it is just saying is you have to take your left hand and then keep your thumb finger, forefinger, middle finger all mutually perpendicular to each other. Suppose what is meant by actually motor? Motor is nothing but it is a device which produces mechanical force by using electric current. So by using electric current that produces mechanical force. So mechanical force, suppose the middle finger represents about electric current, then the forefinger represents about magnetic field. We already know current and magnet should be perpendicular to each other. Then what will happen? That starts to produce about magnetic field. Just now I explained about in this experiment also, that starts to deflect the same manner only. So here current flowing perpendicular to that magnetic field. So that starts to produce a magnetic force which starts to rotate the motor. So this is what electric motor works. Now we can lot of motors you would have seen for lifting that water to the tank and all. So how it works also, let us see here. Here what you have to do is you have to there is a two powerful magnets will be there, north pole as well as south pole. In between that they will keep that insulated copper wire in a coiled form. So here I just put it one only. It's not exactly one. It may be winded so many things they will keep one above the other. So those coils, so that will come over here. So now what you have to do is you have to take this split rings actually. Split rings is nothing but the rings form will be splitted like that. It not joined actually. So it is splitter type. So that splitter type are there. Here this axles are there. Now what here that split ring there is a carbon brushes also available. Carbon brush, that will not rotate, only that will touch that ring and then supply the current. So how it supplies the current? So here I connected battery, here switch also there. As the current just passing over here, then it comes from, there is a ABCD coil are there, so that through carbon brushes, then it goes to split ring, and then just current passes from ABCD. So as it just passing, now this coil starts to rotate in a clockwise direction. Because it is half of the rotation after that coil is completed, that means this is circle, this is a coil actually, so that completed one half of the round, that means like this it is coming. That means it's not fully from here to here, from here to this side. So once half of the round completed, now AB will come to that side, CD will come to this side. So because CD come over here, so current again passes from CD to AB. So by the time, again, because it is just CD to AB, it is just flowing. So this coil will always start to rotate in a same direction only. Same direction it will rotate, not in a different direction. So what is this purpose of the split ring actually? Split ring is nothing but commutator. So commutator, what is just doing means, it is just making that current to flow in a uniform direction. So because it is converting AC into DC current, so that starts to rotate in the same direction. Otherwise, you just imagine the fan starts to rotate one time like this, another time like this, then how we will get the air? We will not get any air at all. So it has to rotate in a same direction. So that is why we are using this split ring, which converts into DC current. Okay, next let us also see about Michael Faraday experiment. So here I just shown about Michael Faraday experiment. What he has taken is, he just took about one of the cardboard cylinder, and then he winded with the insulated copper wire, and then two ends he connected to the galvanometer also. This is NS is nothing but bar magnet actually. So you know that inside that cardboard cylinder there is a hollow will be there. So if you just what that arrow direction I just showed, same like that, if you push that magnet inside that cylinder in a forward direction, then the deflection will take place in a clockwise direction. If you just take that magnet again away from the last to first, by the time it will that deflection will deflect in the anti-clockwise direction. So one time it comes as clockwise, another time while you are bringing it backward, then it starts to go in a anti-clockwise and all. So that is what Michael Faraday just he has done experiment. Actually what this experiment shows means, by means of the magnetic power we can create the current, because he just thought in a different manner. Everybody is saying that current is, Hans Christian said, by using the current magnetic fields are produced. Then he thought in a different manner. If I keep the magnet, can I be able to generate the current? Yes, he generated. So he just keeping the current. Here I not connected any battery or any cell, any power supply, not at all there. Only by keeping the magnet in a movement, that means rate of change of magnetic field produces flux. Flux means there is a forces are created that generates about the current in the conductor. That is what he has found out. Then he concluded certain things from this experiment. More windings are there, we can generate about more current. If the strength of the magnet also more are there, then also we can generate more current. Then apart from that, rate of change of magnetic field. That means if you keep that magnet inside the cardboard cylinders in a stationary form, then it will not generate any current at all. If you just push that magnet in a fast manner, that means rate of change of magnetic field. That means rate means what? Time. From time to time, if you just change that magnetic power very fastly, then that also generates about more current. Okay. Next, let us see about induction current. Induced current I want to explain now. So what is meant by induction current actually? So now what you have to do is, you have to take one of the soft iron core again. So you are winding with the insulated copper wire, one side also, another side also. So one side you are just connecting with a battery, there is a switch also there. So as you are passing the current, so here because the current are passing, that produces about magnetic field. So here you have to change that current frequently. So because if there is no change in current, the magnetic field never change, it will be constant only. Suppose if you change that current and change that magnetic field, So another coil, if you keep it in that same soft iron core, then that current, here I am not at all connecting any source power supply at all, but this current will be induced to the another coil, because change in magnetic field will produce a change in current in the other coil. That is what this experiment showing. So this we can deduct by means of the galvanometer. So now we understood about induced current. This induced current principle only we are used in that transformer also. We already know that transformer supplies about 11,000 voltage and all, but our homes needs about 220 to 240 voltages only. So there will be step down and step up transformers are there. So they can step down, they will do, because at houses we cannot use 11,000 voltage. You imagine 11,000 voltage are used, entire all appliances will burn off. So by means of this induced current step down, that means more secondary coil. If this is a primary coil, this is a secondary coil. Secondary coil, if you keep that less winding, then that voltage will reduce. That principle only they are using in the transformer. Now let us see about electric generator. What is meant by electric generator? Electric generator is nothing but by using that mechanical forces, we have to create the electrical current. So electric current we have to create. For this we have to use about Fleming's right hand rule. So now I will explain about Fleming's right hand rule. Now take your right hand, keep that thumb finger, forefinger and middle finger mutually perpendicular to each other. Now generator, what I just said, current. Okay, current should come in the last ending point only, should mention that, not in starting. So for generating this current, what I have to do? I have to, in the magnetic field, this is a magnetic field actually. So in this magnetic field, in a perpendicular direction, I am just producing about magnetic field. So by producing that magnetic field, then induced current will be generated. Another perpendicular direction, electric current will be generated. This is what the Fleming's right hand rule we call it as. So the same, this principle only they are using for generator. You would have seen generators, the diesel generators and all there. So what they just do is, they will keep the ABCD insulated copper wire. More windings also will be there. They will keep in between the two powerful poles, actually north and south pole. Then here there is axles are there. So now what I have to do is, I have to rotate this mechanically. So you have to start to rotate. That means they are using diesel actually. So by means of the diesel, this starts to rotate. So as is rotating this axle, now what happens? Here we are using about not only slip ring we are using. Slip ring is, that is full ring only, but two rings are we using. One here, another one. Previously I explained about split ring. This is fully joint form only. So here slip ring R1 are there, R2 also there. So here carbon brush B1 as well as B2 also there. So now what you have to do is, you start to rotate that axle in a clockwise direction. As you started rotating, now what will happen? The current starts to flow, because in between that power, already Fleming's according to right hand rule, as we are producing about magnetic force perpendicularly between the magnetic field, then current will produce in another perpendicular. So that starts to flow from A, B, C, D. Now as rotating another half of the rotation, that means the coil starts to rotate from this to here, another half is completed. After completing, AB will go to that side, CD will come this side. Because CD come over here, now what will happen? The current starts to produce from CD to again goes to AB. That means what will happen? One time it will go forward direction, another time half of the rotation it starts to flow in the reverse direction, forward and reverse. This is what we call it as a AC current also. AC currents are generated. Now very important thing regarding about domestic electrical circuits, this already would have seen at your home also. So it they are giving that electric circuit also. Let us see here. Here there is a electricity board are there. So that contains about fuses also. Then that is connected to electric meter, so that how much currents are consumed we can find out also. Then it is connected to the distribution box, where it is connected to the lot of other circuits also. You may connect bulb or washing machine or okay, different items also, iron box, something also you may use it also. Now here just put it in a different colors also. Live wire always given in a red colors only. So red color wires are there, you can identify that it is a live wire. So what is meant by live wire? So here only exactly current passes. Then this is a neutral wire. Neutral wires are given maybe white or blue colors also. Then apart from that, earth wire is given in a green color and all. So why this earth wires are connected means, see here there's a plug I mentioned. So plug sockets, if you just seen, three holes will be there, three sockets. Why that three holes are there means, one is for live wire, another one is for neutral wire, the bottom one is for earth wire. So earth wire just preventing about overloading, sometimes it avoids from electrical shock also. So now, so we already know that 220 voltages are supplied, and sometimes what they are using is, instead of using about fuses, they may also use about MCB also, miniature circuit breaker we call it as, so that automatically gets trip off also, you know, the function of the fuses also, or MCB. So whenever there is a overloadings are there, sometimes some of the people they'll give overloading connections and all. Instead of from one socket only, many appliances will be connected. Or sometimes live wire and neutral wire may touch each other also. If both touch bare wire, if both touch each other, then also produce about short circuits and all. So all this can be avoided by using electric earth wire. So I explained about this chapters completely. So I would also like to release another some more videos also for you for using for the 10th standard students and all. Exams are coming closer. So try to use it as much as possible. Kindly share to your friends also, so that others also will get benefited, and put that like icon also. Please share it. Okay, thank you for watching.